Hi, I'm Diana, the face behind Fave Reviews. It's the first Friday of the month, meaning it's time for a new edition of my video letter Fave Art. Find my book picks for this month and take time choosing what to read next. This time I've chosen 6 Crimson Cranes by Elizabeth Lim. Not only it almost got into my 5-star club, but also I've decided to review its sequel this month. With Asian culture influence, here you have a book I found unputdownable, set in a thorough and enchanting world with intriguing plots, characters, magic, and adventure. You'll follow Shiori, a princess who is forced to marry but manages to avoid her engagement only to fall prey of her stepmother Raikama. She has secret magic, but after losing control, Raikama, who has dark magic, banishes her and turns her brothers into cranes. Determined to save them and lift their curse, Shiori sets on an adventure, forming along the way an alliance precisely with the boy she hated, her once betrothed. There's conspiracy, enemies, danger, and much more. By the end, you'll learn that not everything is as it seems, and appearances might be deceiving. Lim created an enchanting world with well-built characters with whom we explore different family bonds, and how those relationships shape your story. You'll find a lot of cultural elements that interlace nicely with what happens in the story. It's definitely a riveting read. You can check my review of this book in the links below and stay tuned for the review of its sequel coming later this month. As you may have already heard, my online store is open. Go now to my website and check out my 2 new collections of bookish and fantastical apparel and accessories. Let's check out the upcoming and promising releases for this month. At the beginning of this week came a debut by Thea Guanzon called The Hurricane Wars. It brings me back to Shadow and Bone by Lee Verdugo, but it seems the shadows might turn from enemy to a beneficial alliance. We meet Taliesin, an orphan with light magic, kept secret of course, and Prince Alaric, son and heir of the Terrible Night Emperor, forges a weapon to destroy any enemy. After their paths cross, it seems the combination of their light and shadow magic will be the solution to their world or its destruction. Next comes the anticipated conclusion of the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy by Stephanie Garber, A Curse for True Love. I may not be a fan of this series, but this author certainly has become very popular, and therefore why you might be interested in checking this out. Book 2 felt like a replica of Book 1 for me, so I'm really hoping we'll get all the needed answers and the momentum in this third. You'll find the links to my previous reviews below. I'll be finishing this list with another very anticipated book by Jennifer Armentrout. It's the 3rd installment in her series Flash and Fire, the continuation of Sarah and Nicta's story. It's called A Fire in the Flesh. This is a complementary series of her famous Blood and Ash, and therefore they are set in the same world with a time difference. What was once supposed to be the conclusion will be just a 3rd book, and the 4th and last will come next year. You can check my reviews and everything you need to know about this series in the links below. If you'd like to explore more the literary world of fantasy romance and its vast ocean of stories, I'll leave you some further reading to help you make informed decisions and therefore maximize your TBR and reading experience. You will find all the related links below this video. Finding what to read next and narrowing your options has never been easier. Thank you for watching. See you next month. If you enjoy this content, like it or leave me a comment. I'll be happy to hear from you and heed your advice. After all, Fave Reviews is here to make your reading journey smoother and more satisfying. And if you don't want to miss any new edition of my video letter, you can always subscribe in the link below. I'll send it to your inbox every first Friday of the month. That said, if you would like to subscribe, you can watch these videos here on my YouTube channel a month after it went live.